The Ziran Empire had fought wars for millennia. They had seen civilizations rise and fall, had turned planets to ash, and enslaved species by the dozens. Yet for the first time in their long history, the Zirans were losing. The Zorath hive had come from the edge of the galaxy, vast swarms of biomechanical monstrosities consuming everything in their path. No weapon, no fleet, no empire could slow them. The Zirans, proud and desperate, turned to legend. The archives spoke of a weapon, ancient and terrible, locked away long before the Zirans had conquered the stars. A relic, said to have ended wars so decisively that the galaxy itself had chosen to bury it. The texts named it only one thing: human. Admiral Zekar stood on the bridge of his flagship, staring at the cryptic coordinates glowing on the holomap. "We were sent to find this weapon," he said, mandibles twitching in doubt. "And so we shall. If the legends are true, perhaps it can save us." The Ziran fleet descended upon a forgotten world, Earth. At first glance, it was nothing remarkable, a scarred planet orbiting a yellow star, its cities long abandoned, its skies quiet. The Zirans deployed scouts to search the ruins, expecting machines of war or planet-cracking superweapons hidden beneath the soil. Instead, they found cryogenic vaults. Rows upon rows of pods, filled with strange bipedal creatures. Fragile-looking, soft-skinned, with forward-facing eyes that glimmered even in frozen sleep. Humans. The scientists were baffled. "These cannot be weapons," one argued. "They are prey creatures, weak and thin." Perhaps the archives were wrong. But Admiral Zekar was not so sure. There was something unsettling about the way the frozen figures looked, something in their faces that suggested defiance even in slumber. Against protest, Zekar ordered one pod opened. The human awoke. His name was Marcus Hale. He staggered from the pod, eyes adjusting to the alien faces around him. He did not scream. He did not cower. He studied them with calm intensity, as though measuring, weighing. "You are human?" Zekar asked, voice cautious. Marcus's lips curled into a humorless smile. "You woke the wrong people." Within hours, more pods were opened. More humans awoke. They learned quickly what had happened, that the galaxy was at war, that the Zirans had come seeking a weapon. Marcus listened in silence. Then he said only, "If the hive is your enemy, then it's ours too. Show us the battlefield." The Zirans expected strategy, perhaps reluctance. What they got was madness. The humans took command of warships as if born for it. They adapted to alien controls in hours. They studied enemy tactics in minutes. And when the Zorath came, the Zirans saw the truth of the legends. Where Ziran fleets fought with rigid discipline, humans fought like predators. Improvising, exploiting weaknesses, turning desperation into victory. They rammed ships, detonated reactors as traps, and tore into the swarm with a savagery no algorithm could predict. In one battle, a human squadron of only 5 ships held off a swarm of 200, losing 3 but destroying twice their number. Ziran commanders called it impossible. Humans called it Tuesday. Admiral Zekar watched as Marcus stood on the bridge of a captured hive carrier, bloodied but unbroken. "Now you see why they buried us," Marcus said quietly. "We don't just win wars, we end them." The hive, for the first time in its endless march, faltered. Against humans, its relentless advance became costly. Against humans, its invincible tactics crumbled. The Zirans realized the ancient truth: humanity had not been put to sleep because they were weak. They had been hidden because they were too strong, too dangerous for a galaxy that feared what might happen if they were ever unleashed again. Now they were awake. And the galaxy would never sleep easily again.